Welcome to nanoTECH. We present bite-sized pieces of information to help you in your journey teaching and learning online. We want to provide you with valuable resources that are easily accessible and that any teacher can put into practice right away. Today, we're going to talk about teacher wellness and how that relates to your experience in an online teaching environment. The learning intention is very simple. I want you to learn to take care of yourself as you engage with your students. Now, you can't fill from an empty cup, and we know that you need to be strong in order to be strong for others, for your students, for family, for your friends. Here are the themes that we're going to explore: work-life balance, workspace, routines, socialization, and we're also going to take a little bit of time to talk about stress management, physical health, and compassion fatigue. Your life-work balance is even more important now when you're working online. How do you maintain that life-work balance? And how can you do so when working online? This is something I want you to keep at the front of your mind as we go through the rest of this video. Everyone's answer is going to be different. So talk about your workspace. Your classroom's moved online, but you still have a physical space that you're working out of. What does that look like for you? Do you have the right kind of chair? Do you have the right kind of lighting? Do you have everything that you need right at your reach? It's important to have a dedicated workspace. Now, if that's at home or if that's at school, it's important that that is your space. That's your classroom. It's really important to set some ground rules with the people in your space, especially if you're working from home. You want to make sure that you have a sign or some way of indicating when you're recording a video or when you're working with a group of students. I've heard of some teachers, they have a special hat that they put on, or they write a little cute post-it note and stick that to the door so people know that that's their time, that they can't be interrupted. Set those rules and stick to them. Routine is so important. When teaching and learning online, it's too easy to just answer a couple emails at the end of the night and get sucked into working. Before you know it, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So much of the work that I've done with teachers in the past, I've had to encourage them to get offline. Get in a routine. Get in a morning routine. Wake up, have a shower, get dressed, have a cup of coffee, and then start your online session. Try and work regular hours. This is good for your brain, it's good for your body, it's just good practice. I think it's also important to schedule breaks in. There's something some people talk about called 20-20-20. So what that is every 20 minutes, for 20 seconds, you look 20 feet away. It's a good physical break for your eyes and gives you a little bit of a mental reset as well. Just like in any job, you want to end your day with a routine. Pack your stuff up, put it away, and go and do something fun that you enjoy for the rest of the evening. Socialization is very important, especially now when we're constantly being reminded to remain socially distant, which is a term I don't like. I don't mind physical distance. I don't like the term social distance. Don't you think that this is when we need to be connected more than ever? So make sure that you're still remaining social. Be social with your colleagues. Jump into Google Meet on Friday afternoons. Play an online game. Just do something to connect. Another really good piece of advice is to have a connected and meaningful conversation every single day with someone outside of your home. Try it out for a week, and I guarantee you'll feel better. We all know how important stress management is. It's only heightened right now because of the environment that we're working in. I found a lot of good resources on resilienteducator.com. There they talk about mindfulness. Be mindful in your thoughts and actions. Self-care. Take care of you. Gratitude. Give thanks for what you have and who you are. Prioritize. What's most important right now and what can wait? Stay motivated. What can you do to stay motivated in your work? Remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing, and it's for the kids. That should be your motivation. That should be your focus. And embrace change. Things are going to be difficult. Things are going to be different. There's a lot of change and there's a lot of challenge. What can you do within your own context to embrace that and do the best that you can with what you have? Now, especially if you're sitting in front of a computer all day, your physical health has never been more important. It's actually worth your time to come up with a concrete plan for your eating schedule, your sleeping schedule, and exercise. Now, there are a lot of tools and apps and programs that you can use to do this. Lots of them are built into your cell phones or your smartwatch. It's actually really worth taking the time to come up with this sort of plan for yourself. We're all working hard right now, really hard. We're giving a lot of ourselves. We've given all that we can, and then we get asked to give a little bit more. We all care so deeply about the work that we're doing and the students that we work with. But this can be exhausting. Here are some signs to watch out for: apathy, isolation. On the flip side, hypervigilance, emotional outbursts, even things like persistent physical ailments. These are all signs of compassion fatigue. Be gentle, be kind to yourself. That's my best advice. A lot of this information came out of the Distance Learning Playbook. It's a new book. It just came out. I've got my paper copy right here. You can get a paper copy. You can get a digital copy. It's worth checking out for sure. Couple other resources: teachingandlearningonline.com/wellness, compassionfatigue.org, and resilienteducator.com. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me as we explore teacher wellness in a teaching and learning online environment. You need to make sure that you're doing the best that you can faced with the work that you have ahead of you. And in order to do that, you need to take care of yourself. You're doing very important work in a very challenging time. But just remember, you're not alone in this. Take good care. Thank you.